Hey, everybody, and welcome to the RevEx Social Distancing Small Table Spoken Word Show, episode 24, the one with spoken word, coming to you live from not Bus Boys and Poets, but we wish it was. I am your host, Professor Rex. My t-shirt today is Old School Nintendo Addict. Now, if there are any wealthy donors out there that would like to anonymously gift me a Nintendo Switch for the apocalypse, I would accept that, totally. All right, my button... since we're not at Bus Boys and Poets, we can still wear buttons like we were. It says, keep your theocracy off my democracy. Yeah, all right. This is our small table show, which is recorded live, one take, no edits, many errors. And you can join us. You can also participate, record one of these, and we'll put it out, and people will see it, I guess. We do music, comedy, spoken word, monologue, commentary, slam, poetry, manifesto, whatever. Check out our website, RevExProductions.org, and you can contact us there or contact me directly on Facebook or Gmail if you know me. Today's show is brought to you by Red Stapler. We put strychnine in the guacamole. All right, so like you probably picked up on, we're switching it up a bit, and this will be a spoken word piece. This is one that if you went to our old spoken word stuff at The Pinch back in the day, I performed there quite a bit and was on my previously released on Bandcamp spoken word album, talking loud and saying something. And so this is a piece that when I was doing, so I ran across something that made me look up some of the like Zen Buddhist sayings, and there was some original old thing from back in my like teenage years that made me want to look it up. So I looked it up, and I came across a couple of them, and I thought that, like, you know, if I only paid attention to certain parts of this, you know, philosophy here, I would agree with 100% of it. You have to leave some stuff out. But so what? So I made this is basically effectively a picking and choosing of certain things from Buddhism coupled with my own philosophy to come up with this combination thing. And it's called the Tao of Fucking with People. All right. So here it is. The song that can be sung is not the eternal song. I ain't here to go along or get along. You got me wrong, yawn. Don't try to string me along with your lack of a sense of right and wrong. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. You shall remain nameless. You're shameless, far from blameless. Darkness within darkness, the source. Follow me through the gateway to all understanding. I'm commanding, I'm demanding. You can sit the fuck down while I remain standing. People see some things as good and others become bad, like a fad. You're raving mad like a deadbeat dad. I act without acting, teach without saying anything. New wisdom I'm here to bring. To free your mind and fill your mind and open up your eyes that are blind. I have to disabuse you of your illusions and delusions, cause contusions to your prior confusions and conclusions. To empty your mind and fill your core, what's in store is I have to fuck with you. Fuck with your head. You heard what I said, Fred? Your wisdom is like the eternal void, filled with infinity, hidden but possible, at least theoretically plausible, adoptable and adaptable, if not apocryphal and improbable. So I'll be methodical and unstoppable, responsible and audible, volatile but accessible. But yeah, kid. The professor doesn't take sides. I welcome both saints and sinners, losers and winners. The wisdom is always present within you. Use it any way you want to, but you got to find it first. You have to get the thirst in the worst way. This isn't child's play, Chucky. Detach yourself from all things and become one with them. Stay behind to move ahead. You aren't living, but you ain't dead. Have you heard a word I've said? Free yourself. Just simply be yourself. Don't compare or compete. Erase that shit. Delete. What is the sound of one hand slapping your face? That shit'll wake you up, put you in your place, and brace you for the new space you can grace. If a tree falls on your ass in the woods, would anyone care? I cut that shit down to show you I care. To fuck with you. For every one I cut down, I'm planting two. What are you gonna do? You need to be alert like a warrior in enemy territory. Be courteous like a guest in the home of your new fiance's grandmother. Be as fluid as melting ice, not just nice, permanent but impermanent is all that will suffice. Be as clear as a glass of water. Be a mother, son, father, and daughter. Be as patient as a kid in a Shriner's hospital. Be hostile and hospitable. Things are not what they seem, nor are they otherwise. You're like those three little monkeys covering their mouth, ears, and eyes. If you want to become whole, let yourself be partial. My art is martial. If you want to become straight, let yourself be crooked. Close your eyes and look, kid. If you want to become full, let yourself be empty. Be a slave or be free. If you want to be reborn, let yourself die. Drop that rallying cry for turning a blind eye. If you want to be given everything, give everything up. Empty your cup. Get out the country club. Express yourself completely. Then keep quiet. Put yourself on a mental diet and start a brain riot. If you open yourself up to insight, you are at one with insight, right? And you can use it completely, see? If you open yourself up to loss, you are at one with loss, boss, and you can accept it completely. Peep me? He who stands on his tiptoes doesn't stand firm, squirms, and gets burned. She who rushes ahead doesn't go far on a mental journey or in a car. He who tries to shine dims his own light, right? And gets lost at night. She who defines herself can't know who she really is or what time it is. He who has power over others can't empower himself, greedy for wealth. She who clings to her work will create nothing that endures, for sure. If you have nothing, you have nothing to lose. Learn to unlearn. That's your real concern. The best athlete wants her opponent at her best. It's a test. The best general enters the mind of his enemy on another day. They could be friends, see? There is no greater misfortune than underestimating your enemy, thinking that he's evil. Those who know don't talk. Those who talk don't show. Those who show don't do, and those who do don't show. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent upon just arriving. A good artist lets intuition stand and is not intent upon just describing. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true vision. The journey of 1,000 miles starts from beneath your feet on your street. Whoever is stiff and inflexible is a disciple of death and can't catch a breath. Whoever is soft and yielding is a disciple of life, an enemy of strife. If you blame someone else, there is no end to blame, the shame. If you realize that all things change, there is nothing you will try to hold on to and nothing you can't do. If you aren't afraid of dying, there's nothing you can't achieve. Learn the lessons. Time for me to leave. All right, Professor Rex, the Tao of fucking with people. Be safe. I'm going to mess up regular sentences. I got through all that. Now I'm going to mess up regular sentences. But be safe. Entertain us. Your turn. Your turn. You, right there.